Today, we'll be taking a look at my top 5 clicky switches of this year. Let's start with the Kailh Box White V2s. These revamped box white switches use a click bar mechanism. When you press down, you activate this nub that hits against the leaf metal that gives clicky switches their unique sound and feel. This design provides a sharper typing feel than traditional click jacket designs. Box White V2s have a lighter spring than box jades and navies, making them easier to type on for longer periods. Indeed, with its 50-gram bottom out force, they are lighter than the 87% of all switches out there. Plus, at just $3 per 10, they come at a lower price point, especially at Milktooth where you save 15% on them. Here's the sound test for reference. On the other hand, the Purple Click switches from KTT use a click jacket mechanism, a plastic jacket around the stem that creates the click when it hits the housing. Structurally, they're similar to the most famous clicky switch ever, Cherry MX Blues, but with notable improvements in feel and sound. The 55-gram bottom out force makes them relatively light. They're lighter than around 2/3 of our switch selection, and they have a less rigid feel compared to click bar switches. They produce a distinct crunchy sound when typing. Here's a sound test for reference. If you love a click but don't want it to be too loud, the TTC Brothers are for you. They use a silicone dampening pad to create a muted click that's quieter than typical clicky switches. Moreover, with a very light 37-gram actuation force, they're lighter than 97% of switches out there. If there's one clicky switch I'd say is safe to use in a shared space for long periods of time, it's gotta be the Brother, and you save a whopping 40% off on these switches at Milktooth. Isn't that nice? Here's the sound test. The Outemu Spring Breeze switches stand out for their material choices. Nylon housings paired with a palm stem, a rare combination that creates a deeper sound than typical clickies. With their 55-gram bottom out, they're medium weight. You could think of these Spring Breezes as Purple Clicks with premium materials. The nylon housing absorbs high-pitched sounds, and their click jacket mechanism feels more tactile than usual. Here's how they sound. But the Gateron Melodic switches stand out as my personal favorite. With their unique mouse-like click mechanism, you get this super unique sound profile. A chirpy crackle on the way down, followed by a bassy bottom out. The factor looping is absolutely perfect, making these switches feel incredibly smooth and refined. These are also medium weight, with a 60-gram bottom out force. The feel is almost like a hybrid between a clicky and a tactile. In other words, to me, the Melodics are definitely not conventional clicky switches, but I like them a lot. While they are the priciest option out of the clickies we've covered today, they're also the most sophisticated clicky switches you can get. And, as usual, you get the best deal for them at Milktooth, where you also get free shipping on all orders over $49. In short, the Gateron Melodic switches offer something truly sophisticated in a category that has long been cast aside. The feel incorporates all the developments Gateron has made in factory looping over the years, and the sound is so unique and pleasant that you won't get tired of it, even after hours of typing. Here's the sound test. Now, here are back-to-back sound tests for all the options we talked about today. But if you're more interested in tactile switches, which you could think of as clicky switches without the signature clicking sound, make sure to watch this video here where I talk about my top 5 of the year. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.